podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, Media Creators Co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbb-radio.com.
Hello there. Welcome to another episode of the 716th Attack Legion podcast. Today's episode, we're going to be doing something a bit different, and we're going to be doing some character rankings. So I'm going to hand it over to Christian, who's going to entertain Julian, Jack, and I with his wonderful ranking
My
list.
last-minute idea that we've been working on for all of 45 minutes.
It's been an hour.
That's very true. But yes, I pulled out a nice tier list. We have a camera for it, I think, right?
Yeah,
Well, when I said it,
yeah,
I pulled out a nice 2019 YouTube idea for 2023, and I got a whole list of obscure and known characters from Star Wars, and we're gonna rank them, I guess.
So explain the tier list so we know what the tier list
All right,
is.
so.
For the four people that listen to this podcast,
Yeah, for
that
anyone
don't know what a tier list
who's
is.
on the internet and doesn't know what a tier list is, I don't know where you've been. But
Hi.
I don't have a pointer anymore. I guess I'm using this.
Turn it on. Turn it on.
Did it die or did it turn on?
This?
Yeah, there should be a button.
Where's the button?
Mic's on, so you don't have to
The
turn
mic's-
the
That's what I was
The mic's on.
talking
You don't
about
have
for
to
a
turn
second.
on.
Whatever. It probably died.
Okay.
Either way, Star Wars tier list. Oh, good. We got a. There we go. That's a better. It's way better. S tier. I forget what S stands for. Superior, sure.
Probably.
This is basically all I know is this used to be like a fighting game thing, and everyone would rank the characters and how good they were in actually in game, and then that basically got switched over to everything else.
Superior.
Superb or super.
There, exactly. And so it's pretty simple. S tier characters are the best. A tier are very good characters, but just not quite there. They have some little issues. B, very solid. C, you're starting to get into average, below average. D's bad. We don't got an F. We got Kathleen Kennedy. I didn't do this. It's lame
Kathleen Kennedy tier.
It's for the right reasons. Believe us. Please believe us.
All right.
It's
I think we've made
All right.
ourselves pretty clear.
I
about
think we
what
know what
think
this
about
is now.
Kathleen Kennedy.
Yeah, I think our opinions are pretty good. All right. So
Who's up first?
all right. So I have to hold a pointer, this thing, and a mic.
I think he's talking about
I think you
something
can get rid of the pointer.
I don't need a pointer. All right.
Jordan, maybe you should do the taping.
All right.
You can do the
We got to
taping
start with
as
the
well.
the most important character in Star Wars, obviously, Captain Rex.
All right.
That you probably can't even see.
Yes, we can see it. It's good.
All right. What does everyone think?
A
Captain
tier.
Rex.
A tier?
A tier?
I was gonna say S tier.
No.
Why A tier?
I just feel like
What
there's
flaws do you think Captain Rex has?
Well, he's in Clone Wars. He's actually the second most, I think, third most appearing character in Clone Wars.
Outside of Ahsoka.
Outside of the main three, Obi-Wan, Ahsoka, and Anakin, he has the most screen time in that show.
I just don't want to waste all of our S tier characters.
There's
if
no,
I'm being
like-
honest.
I think I don't, but I think there is something to be said out of there is something to be said of we're gonna try to put a lot of Clone Wars characters high on this list probably, and I don't. All of them won't be deserving. But I think Rex is actually one of the few on here that probably might have enough of a story arc.
This isn't a power list.
Yeah.
This is
No.
This
This
is-
is
no,
our
this is strictly
like
based on
ability
character.
list.
No, I
Yeah.
understand that. I'm clarifying for the audience.
Rex is going to be
Oh.
pretty
We're
low
not
on this
ranking
list.
them based on their
just in the
abilities.
scheme of things.
We're
yeah.
just ranking them on their importance as
Popularity.
Although if they are
characters.
good,
Likability.
they do have a good power level. That
Power level's going to
only
help
will
their character.
Exactly.
But not,
Yeah,
I would
definitely.
say I think he's S tier. That's just my opinion.
I think he's the best. He's the most. He's the clone with the most screen time. Who has
Yeah.
the most
He's the
arc
best
to go through.
non-Jedi character.
is
hands
there
down.
a better clone?
Fives.
Fives,
I think
maybe.
Fives is a little bit more nuanced what they do with him, and he's a bit more jaded, which
I
is
think
kind
Fives
of fun.
has a better story.
I think, but I would also.
both of
but
them
Fives
can be
ends up in
S-tier.
my
They don't have,
S
like, a
tier as
limited
well.
amount of
So
That's
S
true. I'm
tiers.
just like.
like
you
I
know,
think
don't
I
wanna
like then if
jump
you get like
into it.
Echo, and then Echo might be like a guy who's like an A tier, or like a
All right,
a B
all right,
tier
all right.
character.
Yeah, I can get behind the S tier.
So I think Rex is kind of deserved. I'm not gonna put him up here. We'll put him like towards the middle-ish here.
Put
Okay.
him under the S.
Under the W. Under the
winning.
for win.
W
like they
for
won
win.
the war.
Okay,
Sure.
All right, who's next?
Win the war.
Now we actually have an important
Oh,
character.
Anakin S tier.
Anakin
That's-
Skywalker.
I mean, that's pretty
It's
fucking
pretty
obvious.
simple. Storyline wise.
Anakin.
great
These
arc.
are
goated.
like
Anakin's-
sample questions. Like
Yeah,
Anakin
these
Skywalker
are like
is
some
like
good
a sample
like.
question.
It's gonna be.
Anakin.
I hope it's all just like all right. S tier.
Let me
S
be
tier.
clear.
That's all.
Anakin Skywalker post Clone Wars S tier.
Yeah,
Mix
it's
it
Anakin
up a little bit.
Skywalker,
Don't
given
do, like,
Clone
in
Wars.
order because we kind of know a little
Yeah,
bit.
I'm just gonna start reaching in randomly and grabbing out. from
Yeah,
there,
let
but
Christian do it.
I was just
let's
putting
see what
tape
these
on
two
them
are.
to see
Okay,
what
these
they
I'm
were.
actually happy to do these two. These two are
Okay.
interesting.
I was
All
just
right,
putting
all right,
tape on them.
Because I think this is a good baseline to like, and then we have Ahsoka.
Ahsoka
So I
S
think these
tier.
are like so
S
S tier. Like so, I think this is like an idea of like characters that have got a lot of time when their story arcs are like pretty well done, even if like
Ahsoka
the acting or like
Ahsoka's
dialogue
the
at points
the
are
best
not the best.
written character in all of Star Wars.
Well, it's hard to have an annoying character become a not annoying character and write that intentionally, which is what it was done.
And she does that.
And they did, yeah. By the time you get to like the finale of Clone Wars, and she's like literally doing the invasion of Mandalore, like you're just cheering for her, and she's
Yeah.
like a badass.
She's
like,
just like one of the best characters, period.
I wish she was in the originals.
Yeah,
Thank Dave
What?
Filoni.
but they didn't think about that.
yeah, if the idea was present, like a little, like if they had incorporated or somehow like was like in the prequels, like that could have maybe added. It would have added. Well, given how much it's added to Anakin's character arc, because Anakin's character arc becoming like complete and very understandable. I think in like the world. Like I think it's a lot of due to Ahsoka as well.
I think it's fine.
Keep going.
All right. Either way, let's see. Anyone else have anything to say about Ahsoka?
She's
They want-
amazing.
She's the best.
White
I-
lightsaber's goading.
Yeah. I got the lightsaber she used least for this picture. Let's see who else we got. That's
Who is
a
it?
very important character.
Is it Oppo Rancisis,
Everyone knows
bro?
who this character is. It's the Zillo Beast.
Honestly, A tier.
The Zillo Beast is indeed sentient and recognized Palpatine by his face.
Yes.
So he's very clearly sentient.
I'd say B tier.
I can
Yeah,
get
B
behind
tier.
Are we putting the? Okay, what is the Zillo Beast character arc? I'm gonna have to be the.
He wakes up, he gets attacked, he dies, and then
It's
And
cloned
then they
multiple
clone
times.
him
And then they
multiple
clone
times,
him.
and then we don't know because we've had 2 appearances in 35 years of Star
he's
Wars.
definitely not like a Kathleen Kennedy. Like, it's a good story arc.
How about
I think
C?
he's important.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna
go
get
with
C
C
tier.
tier. I'm okay with C
Can we
tier.
go C tier?
I'll
Okay.
give him above
If you
Kathleen
give him
Kennedy.
above a
just
C,
to-
I don't know.
There you go, Zillo Beast.
Just for likability.
Everyone loves the Zillo Beast.
I like the
Everyone-
arcs. That's why I said B, because the arcs the Zillo Beast is in are
They
really
are fun
crucial.
arcs. They are like they're not
So,
the greatest
they are
episodes
pretty
of Clone
good.
Wars, but they are. The Bad Batch episode with the Zillo Beast clone is actually
really
really
great.
good. But I don't even. That's not really this Zillo Beast.
Yeah, no, I think C tier is good. C tier
I
is
guess
good.
it's the clone of that Zillo Beast, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
By
It's the same
technicality.
thing.
C is good. C is good.
All right, Padmé Amidala.
A.
A tier.
Ooh, okay. I was gonna say B
I think there's a
tier.
lot to debate. I think this one actually has some like room to debate.
Really? B tier?
Yeah.
Based off of
Why?
Clone Wars, I would say she's A.
No, because I think she's
Women
because I
hater.
think she's 50-50.
Oh yeah, 100%.
'Cause I don't like Padmé in 3. I think they take away a
I
lot
don't
of
like
her
Padmé in
like
2
a lot
or
of her
3.
like spirit.
I think
No,
Padmé
Padmé's
in 2
good.
is
I
pretty
like
great.
Padmé in 2. I don't like 2 at all. Like for the most part.
She like
but like
she like strips down. She's like, Annie, we can't be together.
I mean the
Stop
end.
it.
I mean the end. I don't mean non-Naboo. Everything on Naboo can go burn in a fiery pit of hell.
That's
But,
90%
like-
of the movie.
No, it's not. It's like 20 minutes. I'm talking about when they get to Geonosis. Padmé is one of the only characters
She's
on
a
Geonosis.
good
that
dad.
I,
She's like one of the only
enjoy.
characters that does anything. Yeah, I think.
But then you
I
have
do
like
A tier, bro.
Actually, she's fine in like fine in 1, right? Like
Yeah.
She's
like,
pretty awesome in 1.
I think she's pretty awesome with the whole like disguise thing. She's very good in Clone Wars. That's like a very good characterization.
That's
of
why
character
I'd
as
say
well.
A
So
tier.
I actually am happy to give her.
And she's
All
good
right,
in the
all
Throne
right,
of
we-
I
oh,
think
Ascendancy
she's
books,
not
too.
high on the A's, but I think she's an A tier.
She's
and-
like, yeah, she's
Like,
that's
between
a
like
good-
an A and a B. I think people would be fine with.
That's pretty solid. I'm okay with that.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. I'm gonna use the ones that have tape on the back first.
Who is
Why
it?
is there? Oh my god! I forgot that we separated these. We have Ben Solo, Kylo Ren.
Ben
Ben
Swolo.
Let me just get this up so everyone can see.
It's too dark. There we go.
Ben Swolo.
Ben Swallow.
S tier.
Are we talking
Absolutely not. I refuse.
Are we
It's a
talking
good
about?
thing that I'm up here. It's a
Are we
good-
talking about Ben Swolo or
no,
like
we're talking
Kylo
about
Ren
we're
as a
talking
whole?
about Kylo in the.
I think
character.
Kylo
Actual
Ren
Kylo
as a
Ren?
whole character, I would say is
A
A tier.
tier. He has the best storyline in the sequels. Yes.
Is that a hard bar to
He,
pass?
he
though?
is
B
the-
tier.
No.
Does he just
no,
get? Does he just get a
wait
benefit?
second.
Does he just get a benefit because he's the only character with anything
No,
interesting going on?
no, he's
at all.
freaking amazing.
great
like,
character.
Everything he does is fantastic. And then like his struggle with the light side, like the genuine character arc that they give him, is really good.
I mean, he is the most semblance of a character arc out of all the characters. I'll give you
He
that.
actually has a character arc.
but he's
Yes,
also,
that is true.
But
Like,
he's
he
also,
changes.
He's just
he changes on a whim
Not
depending
in
on
school,
what
Jordan,
the
just
writer
talk.
needs. But yes,
I don't
sure.
want to talk over people. I want them to.
Okay, you,
Okay.
Jordan.
So listen. He's a whiny bitch.
that's the,
So is Anakin
Luke
Skywalker.
I didn't say they
That's
weren't.
the point.
They
I
both
didn't-
are.
Why are we
Anakin,
still
Luke,
moving
and Kylo
towards it?
Ren.
Well,
I didn't
well,
say
to be
we
fair,
weren't.
Anakin has the benefit of being mostly Matt Lanter. And, like, let's be
Yeah.
like not
Okay,
Hayden Christensen.
Anakin and
I like
Luke
Hayden
are
Christensen,
both
just
whiny
grown
little.
on me. I like him perfectly fine in 3.
I didn't say
But-
that he wasn't, but it's like, I just get the emo.
You can't be
I'm
like,
a
oh yeah,
moody
these two
teenager
people are cool
vibe.
because
I
they
Oh,
want-
I'm
were.
sorry
The only-
that the guy
I don't-
who had to
Actually,
kill
tell you
his
what,
dad.
All right,
here's
hold
my
on.
thing.
Let me give you some I think the problem we have to think about is
Yeah.
here is there's going to be a lot of
There's
SNAs.
gonna be a lot of characters. So like, is he gonna be
really,
like on par with a
yes.
significant
now we
other
can
of like
now wait a
A-tier
second.
characters that we're
we
gonna
can
have
move
there?
stuff around.
Yes,
too,
we can move
as
stuff. We can move stuff
other
later.
Yeah, like later on.
Can we
that's-
put him in B?
Having done a lot of these S tier lists.
I'd like to argue that
Can
that no character in the sequel trilogy deserves either of these two
No,
roles.
Can we put it-
absolutely
Like I don't
not.
think anyone deserves
If
that.
anybody in the sequel
Besides
trilogy,
the little dude
if
from the
any-
third
like
movie.
here,
Babu
let me,
Frick.
let me,
Besides
let me give
Babu
you some.
Frick.
Again,
Like,
we
he's
do
the
a
only
lot
one.
of these. Let me have a second here.
Sure.
Like so, if we've done a lot of these tier lists on every one of the podcasts here, so I've watched a ton of these. So here's my comment. Think about the person you just put up there.
The Zillo Beast?
No, Padmé. Like,
Yeah,
is he
the Zillo
better
Beast.
than? Is that character
He's not
better than
better than
Padmé?
I was gonna say put him
And if
behind.
you
better
said
than Padmé.
Padmé
No, not with Clone
is
Wars.
an A to B,
Not with Clone Wars
then
added.
he's a B, he's
Put him.
a high B.
What if we put him behind Padme? So
Can I
he's
put him
not.
top of B? Can I put him top of B?
All right.
Like,
no,
it's-
He's an
absolutely.
A minus
I
character.
will die on this hill that he is the only
Fine, he's-
sequel character that
he's
can be
going
A
here.
tier.
He's going on the
Why
edge.
Why don't we come back
He's
to him?
going on the fridge.
Let's come back to
Again,
him.
they can move later.
Yeah.
I covered some
But
tape with it,
he
but I don't care.
100% is the only character from the sequels
Okay,
I
here
will
we
put
go.
on the A tier.
We're gonna get some big
Well,
ones out of the
aside
way.
from C-3PO.
Luke Skywalker.
S
S
tier.
tier.
S tier.
That's pretty
I
fucking
don't think we
obvious,
need to
bro.
discuss.
Yeah, don't waste
I
any
don't know. I don't know why we use the CGI.
He
face.
he gets
Yeah,
S.
why didn't we go with like actual Mark
I
Hamill?
think
Does
I
that
think
not
it's
look like Luke Skywalker?
S
Oh my
tier.
God.
But
S
he,
tier.
I think he's.
He's going with on top of it.
I think. Well, no, I think if we.
Ben Swolo
I
right
think
there.
if you organize it properly, I think it should
We're
be.
gonna tell you what. We're probably gonna do more of these episodes. But between episodes, we're gonna clean this up a lot.
Yeah,
better.
I think Anakin Luke like.
we'll
should
probably make
tie,
a digital
and then-
one as well.
Yeah.
Well,
Like
okay.
at some point.
All right.
This is like for the moment when we
Luke
use
Skywalker gets
That's
S tier
physical
alone
thing.
for his hallway scene.
Yes.
Yes.
True. And like
Yeah.
he's the main character. Let's be real. Like it's like it's a
Star Wars
story
is
for the
about
most part.
Luke. Yeah.
Boba Fett.
A tier.
I'm
C
going
tier.
with B tier.
Ooh, interesting.
B?
This is interesting.
I go with B tier.
I say C. Here's
This is
why.
a very hit or miss character, I would say.
Because
you guys gotta get a system here. So Jordan, go.
all right, I say C tier because he was the quote unquote most badass bounty hunter in the galaxy with 15 minutes of screen time. Give me a break. And
He
then
got
you give him
more
the
than
show.
15 minutes.
Then you
of
give him the
screen
show, and then they ruined him with the show.
time. Oh my god.
I'm kind of I don't think ruined is the proper word, but they damaged him.
Yeah,
because
that's-
he never even approaches being as badass or cool as he is in like Mandalorian.
I was
which
about
is,
to
like,
say, let's
only
talk
a year
about
before.
Mandalorian Boba Fett.
Yeah, like Mandalorian Boba Fett, that one scene, like in I think it's episode 6 of that season when he shows up and like they take
And
the
he
kid.
starts breaking all the skulls of
Tragedy.
the.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
nothing in Book of Boba is as cool as when he does that. Like
in
I think
blowing
for
up
Luke,
blowing up the riders in his
That
own
was cool.
show
That was
with the
fun.
slave one. That was pretty
Yeah,
he does
but I
some
think-
fun stuff, but he's a little bit too like his arc is also like I'm good now, or like for no reason.
I think,
like they felt like they needed to make him like a good guy by the end of it, which is like he could have been a little bit more.
Well,
like,
the reason the reason I want to put him in B tier is I like he's a cool character and the idea behind him is cool, but like he is nowhere near as cool as like Mando. And so I think, like, I don't know, I just don't think, like, he doesn't do enough. Like, he's there.
He's no Cad Bane.
Like, he's more like he's there, and he's cool when he's there, but his story doesn't really serve a purpose.
He's not a bad grade.
100%.
Like, a B's not a bad grade.
No, I think a B is good.
He did take down Anakin and Mace Windu.
As a child.
As a child.
Does Clone Wars help or hurt him?
I think it helps.
I think Clone Wars helps him a little bit, but I don't know. I would still say B tier. I wouldn't put him in A. I think B tier for Boba Fett is good. B for Boba, yeah.
Works.
Boba.
Okay, this is all right. This is another picture of Kylo Ren, but this one's just Lego.
Put him off the side with the other one.
He gets to go with Swole Boy. There you go. All right, what else we got? Let's see who's. I'm gonna look through these a little bit and see what. Ooh, that's a good one actually. Oh, I'll just grab off here. Put it up there.
Who is it?
Baby Yoda.
Ooh.
Grogu.
S.
I'd say
S.
A.
I'd say A tier.
A or B?
I will say, yeah, but say like,
I'd say mid A tier.
I'd say behind Padme.
Yes.
I'd say after Mando season 3 where they gave him nothing to do.
I would put him behind Padme of A tier.
The Praetorian Guards.
That's what I'm saying. Joe, I'm telling you.
But I mean, as an arc, like he had no arc for the season.
No, but
it
as
was more
a character,
just learning about the Mandalorian.
Go ahead, Joe.
All right, let me go. This is what we'll do, just to make it easy. I'll give my argument. Jack will give his. Julian, and then we'll go back to you.
That works. Yeah.
Works perfect. Okay. He's badass with the Force. Okay. He's literally the reason we have the Mandalorian show. Let's be realistic. The toy sales that he had are astronomical.
Yeah, until they weren't.
I still buy Grogu
but
toys.
But he wasn't like a part of Mandalorian at first. Like Jon Favreau came out and said that they decided late on that they were going to include Baby Yoda.
Fine, but he's still there. And then you get
part of the success.
He's part of IG-80, and then you get the IG-11 droid. Yes. Listen, he is S tier all the way through because he is starting to get into his Force abilities, and he said F you to Luke.
Dude, I gotta disagree. Yeah, sorry, Jack.
I think A tier. Like he's still a new character in Star Wars. Yeah, he's likable and like he's cute and like every time he's on screen, like you're having a good time. But it's not like, oh my gosh, I need to see Baby Yoda
everyone's
right now.
Obviously very like attached to this character.
Yeah,
like, it doesn't want because everyone freaks out every time he gets in any bit of trouble. So
he is a troublemaker, but it's not. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I need Baby Yoda now. Like. I'm not like it's not like Ahsoka where I'm like, yes, this is Ahsoka. Like when you see Baby Yoda on screen, you're like, oh, he's so cute. But like when you see Ahsoka in The Mandalorian, you literally freak
he's
out.
Also not like a full adult, if that makes sense. So
yeah.
He's like can't even speak a lot of the time. So a lot of what we're learning from him is like.
See, but I gotta agree with like Jordan. I gotta agree with you by saying like, or disagree with you by saying like. Okay, yeah, he is badass with the Force, and I will agree in the fact that, like, there's no way we would have ever had, like, as good of a Mandalorian story if it wasn't for him. Like, the story just wouldn't be the same without him. The whole point that a lot of the reason Mando's likable, the whole reason Mando is a likable character is because of the way he treats Grogu. Like, if it wasn't for the way he treats Grogu, he would just be another bounty hunter, and I would be putting him in B tier with Boba Fett.
I think their dynamic together is more interesting than either the individual characterization.
Exactly. I wouldn't say he's S tier because we haven't seen the full potential, and he did just kind of walk away from Luke to. I think A tier, but I would personally put him in front of Padme.
In front.
Like I would put him in front of Padme.
That works.
Just because like of his abilities and like the actual story that we've gotten so far. Like he's more of an interesting character.
Yeah, Padme has lower moments as well where I don't think like he has that many like.
I don't think there's really been a Grogu moment where I was like, nah.
There's some Force moments that he has, but I even like the fire moment. I thought in like the finale, the recent one felt like kind of forced.
I love how he kept eating that salamander woman's eggs.
Yeah,
it's a frog.
Did you guys see that TikTok where he's running and he goes, ah, there's a spitter in the kitchen, and it's the little spider things coming out. He goes,
Right.
and
Middle of
Mando's
A
like,
tier.
What?
Everyone fine with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Jordan's not, but
All right.
who is it?
Is it Oppo Rancisis?
We got-
No, he's a bigger
We got
picture.
Qui-Gon Jinn, the Force
Ooh,
Ghost.
Force
Oh,
Ghost.
Force Ghost.
wait, Force Ghost Qui-Gon Jinn
No,
or
it's
Qui-Gon
just-
Jinn as a
it's
whole?
just Qui-Gon.
Oh, dude.
I'm willing to put Qui-Gon like at the lower part of S tier. Honestly.
Yeah.
I could.
Like Qui-Gon's very important.
Or
Yeah,
maybe-
Qui-Gon is very crucial to
or
the
maybe
story.
a
Especially
little bit
what his
before Baby
actually his
Yoda.
absence is very important, if that makes sense. After
Yeah, I
his death.
agree. Yeah, but does that mean that he's important or?
No, I think he was like one of the only characters that like I think it's implied that like
I don't know.
Qui-Gon like could have helped Anakin.
See,
I
I
think
can't-
that's like,
I-
or would have understood Anakin better.
But here's my thing: is like, God, and I don't want to have to make this argument, but I have to make this argument. Is just that like Qui-Gon is like, in my personal opinion, like leaps and bounds behind Kylo Ren. Like Kylo Ren is such a better
No,
character.
I don't agree at all.
I don't know
agree at
about
all.
that.
Dude, oh
We
my
don't have
God.
enough Qui-Gon, to be honest, to put him in S tier because
That's
we
what I was
literally-
gonna say.
We just don't have
I'm happy to
enough
put him
of
in A.
him.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
I'm
fine
happy-
with A.
He's an A.
Actually, what if you include like?
He's near Padme.
I think even his little stuff in
I would
Clone
put him
Wars
at- dude,
actually
I would even
does
go high
increase his
B.
character.
Put him in between Yoda and Padme.
Here?
He's better than
Yeah.
Boba.
He's definitely better than Boba Fett.
But he's not as good as Grogu.
He's not
No.
nearly as good
So-
as
He's
Grogu.
not.
I think he's better than Grogu.
No, he's not.
Nah, let's put him
Fine,
in the middle.
I won't die. on
He
this
sucks
hill.
at lightsaber fighting.
No, Maul's good. That's more of what it is.
Exactly. Anyway,
Maul-
there you go.
Maul-
That's why
oh my
he's-
God, we
and
didn't put
contrary,
Darth Maul
and
in
again,
there.
like Obi-Wan doesn't beat Maul because he's better than Maul. Like Obi-Wan beats Maul because Maul is hubris
Because of
and he's
hubris.
overconfident. Like that's which is a Sith thing. So
That being said, before you grab the next one,
yeah,
we didn't put Maul on this stack.
Maul's
It's
in there
okay.
somewhere.
Well, we'll get to
Sure.
Maul.
I'm pretty sure Maul's in
We
there.
got
If
time.
he's not, we'll get him somewhere. We'll
There's
get him
only
somewhere else.
4,000
We'll be doing
Star
more
Wars
of these.
characters.
there's
I
only
know.
yeah.
Well, I'm
I
sure
just
we'll
don't
think
wanna
of some
forget
more.
the
Well,
most
that's the
badass
joke. I
Sith
think we're
Lord.
just gonna keep doing this. There's no Star Wars characters left.
Right.
So
Oh my gosh. Our
Chopper.
That
S
guy
tier.
with the mustache.
No.
Death Star.
All right.
He's a war criminal.
Droids have a good track record in Star Wars.
They
A
do.
lot of the droids that have been introduced in cartoon and live action have all been pretty well received, even in the Disney era, where
And
a lot
then
of
I
things
think
haven't been.
with all the droids that we have, we kind of have to determine like genuinely who is.
I
Like,
think
top
Chopper's
tier.
actually on the better. Like, there's a
Chopper
couple
is
guys
on
that
the
come
better,
to
but I
mind.
wouldn't put him S. I would put him A.
I think there's like three droids that come to mind when I think of S tier droids, like immediately.
R2.
R2, Chopper,
C-3PO.
and K2. In my mind.
Oh, K2SO,
K2SO.
yeah.
Like those are my three when I think of like the best droids.
I don't know if I would.
I don't think you can
again
make
and
Chopper
again
S
and
tier.
again. I think like
no, bro. He's literally like the funniest. Like he's literally like his humor is literally
He
always
swears
funny.
all the
like,
Yeah,
he's literally
that's
a
true,
swearing
that's true, that's
droid.
true.
Like,
well,
and
I
it
was gonna
works.
say like
It's
again.
Filoni's
Well,
voice,
I guess again
spoilers,
they can
I
be
guess,
moved around later, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I would put him in low S. I
Low
wouldn't
S,
put him
low
high
S
All
tier.
the way to the
like,
right.
all the way to the right. He can be the lowest of the low on S tier, but I think he deserves it. Like
Yeah.
All right, who's the next one?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh,
Jesus
S
himself.
tier. S tier. That's
Can
an
we not
obvious
waste
question.
any time on?
All right.
We're not
simple
even going to
ones?
All right,
argue
let's-
this.
That's
I
an
guess.
easy question.
Better than Luke and Anakin,
Yeah,
or
where
on
is
the
he,
same?
though?
Or-
Behind Ahsoka.
He's definitely.
You
Nah,
think
I
he's
don't
worse-
know, dude.
worse
I would
character
go to
arcs than
him
Ahsoka?
over Anakin.
This is what I got here.
Let's see.
I love Ahsoka, but he's a Jedi Master. She's not even a Jedi.
But that
anymore.
doesn't
It doesn't
mean
matter.
shit.
It's
That's not
about
what
the
we're- that's not what we're doing.
likability.
That's not what we're doing.
I like him more because he's a master. No, I would
He's
no,
gotta
Who has
be-
a better character? Like, does Ahsoka or Obi-Wan have a better overall character? arc?
Ahsoka
Ahsoka has
does.
a way better
saga.
character.
Ahsoka
arc.
does.
But Obi-Wan's failures are part
Hold
of
on,
his
hold on.
arc,
Yeah,
I'm
right?
gonna come
So-
in here and I'm
But
gonna
they're
fix this.
important.
I'm sorry, I'm stepping in here to fix
They're
this.
That's fine.
storylines.
So this is how I would do this. I'm sorry, and no disrespect, but like the reality of the situation, based on all of the story arcs and the characters and everything, is that it should be like this.
I kind of agree with it.
Yeah, I'm good.
sorry,
I'm
but,
good
like,
with that.
Even though Luke and Anakin are S tier characters, like if it wasn't for Obi-Wan and Ahsoka, literally 95%
Like,
of what happens.
because I'm
would be
incorporating
canon.
like all aspects of the characters, like even performance and stuff as well. And I think honestly, like there are little issues occasionally with like both like Hayden Christensen and even like Mark Hamill's like occasionally like performance. As much as we all love and like have
But
nostalgia
like
for like Luke
Ewan
Skywalker.
McGregor, also Alec Guinness, like the
Yeah.
like just the
And
character
also,
itself
we do
is
have
perfect.
to include if we're gonna we do have to include sequel Luke.
That's
So,
true.
like, which, like, if we're being honest, like,
Is
we've shat on that one.
I
like,
mean,
all
don't
of
get
us,
me wrong.
think,
I
so.
like what they did with the character, but also like it is a little rough sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And also like just Ahsoka's writing is perfect, and then right behind
Yeah, it's
her
all been
is,
done
like,
by like the same guys. Got to shepherd her entire like character run
Okay,
as well.
so I think are we all in agreement with where Obi-Wan is?
Yes,
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
I think Obi-Wan,
I
very
think
high
so.
on the list.
Ahsoka's just slightly better.
This is an interesting one, actually.
Is it Oppo Rancisis?
No, it's Ezra Bridger.
Oh, high A tier. I'd say.
High A tier, yeah. I wouldn't put him at S.
say
So I think like before his season 2 is up, like by during Rebels, like where is he at the end of season 2 with everyone?
A
Like,
C tier.
like a C tier, I agree. Like he's
Yeah,
pretty like
oh, yeah.
lower. So which
Season
He
two.
definitely
He has a lot of
starts
heavy
low
lifting.
and moves his way up.
I
Yeah.
say he's top
although
B.
he has nice moments within those first 2 seasons as well.
I'd say he's way better than like Grogu.
I think he's better. No.
Is he
I
better
don't know about
is
that.
he better than these two guys? Like because that's kind of
I
He's
don't
not
know.
better than Qui-Gon.
No, here's what I have to say. I would, if I'm being completely honest, I would put him
Why
like
wouldn't you be?
top B in front of Boba.
Yeah, move Boba to the right.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think
I think
I
that's
could
fair.
get away
Okay.
with being top B tier
I think
for
he
Ezra.
suffers from being like the plucky cartoon protagonist that needs to be dumb for
I
the sake
think-
of the story sometimes, which takes away.
He's
from
a little
him, but-
whiny in the first season too.
So I think that's a fair enough.
I
statement.
think we'll see. We'll have he'll get moved a lot more than we think once Ahsoka comes out.
Yeah, once we see what they do.
Yeah,
with him,
once
there's
the
a decent
Ahsoka
chance
show
he's
comes
gonna
out,
be
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
So
So I think top
Okay.
B right now is
Yeah,
a good
Yeah,
that's
so
place.
okay.
theoretically, like if the Ahsoka show stinks, then Ahsoka's gonna move down, right?
You got to
No,
pull it.
I
You
don't know,
gotta
I
do
mean,
it.
well, they
She'll get moved behind Rex.
All
That's
right.
about it.
Don't forget that.
Who is it? Who is it?
Grand Moff Tarkin.
It's
Lego
Ray.
Ray Skywalker.
Skywalker.
Is this all Rays or just Lego Ray?
All right,
All
no,
Ray.
I haven't
Ray.
played the
It's
game,
all Ray.
so I don't
Let's
know.
go,
All right.
dude. Honestly,
I do mid.
I want to say an opinion on this one. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, I was gonna say mid B tier.
she's not a bad character. But
I
she's
was
not
gonna-
good
oh.
in any way either.
I guess.
Let me.
She's just
Yeah,
Yeah, let Jordan go
go.
first.
Yeah, Jordan go.
She's K tier.
No,
No,
no.
I'll defend that because she's fine
I'm
in Force
kidding.
Awakens.
I'm kidding.
That's literally Force Awakens is her saving grace, and then also like
I liked her in Rise of
I think
Rise of Skywalker.
her character
is good.
in Rise of Skywalker is pretty cool. Like when she has to face herself as a Sith Lord and like all that sort of stuff, and also like.
Oh my
But
There's a lot of butts.
there are a lot of buts to say that like her character. I mean, her character is like
Is static.
is pretty static, but like she does serve a serious purpose, especially like with her relationship with Luke in Episode 8. Like even though that movie is like complete dog shit, like the relationship between them is pretty solid. And like she does, like she's very powerful,
I think
like
she's the
right
worst
away.
in 8, though.
She's very powerful, like right away, but also
She
like
is the
I
worst
still.
in 8, but
Because
her
you're right,
and
she
Luke-
has no arc in that movie at all.
She's the worst in 8, but her character, like her and Luke's part of that movie
is the best part of the
But that's
movie.
by
part.
but here's the thing. Like I think that there's a misconception about that part being like even slightly good because I just think the other two parts are so nonsensical and bad that like it's just a reprieve to get away.
I think
like
I wouldn't put her middle C tier. I'd probably put her top
High
C
C
We're
tier.
tier.
top of the sea.
High
Top
C
C
top
tier.
I'll be fine. I'll be a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
I think
wasn't-
top C tier is good for Rey Skywalker.
I was only kidding when I said K,
Sure.
just to be clear.
No,
No,
he
you
wasn't.
weren't.
good.
No, he
Hater.
was
wasn't.
not. He
Hater.
was not.
A K tier character for me is not Ray. Ray, I would have gone with a little bit
Oh.
different.
Kathleen Kennedy ever portrayed?
He says that now
in
that
the
we've
films?
changed it.
Like,
Yeah, Kathleen
Thank
Kennedy.
God.
Kathleen
She was cameoed,
Kathleen
right?
Kennedy would be like
She
below
never
the
cameoed
Kathleen
as, like,
Kennedy
a-
tier.
She's not even in her own
She's
tier.
not
list.
even in her own
Put her on
tier.
the floor.
in the
right.
basement.
Step on her.
12 feet
All right,
below.
who's
She
next?
was, she was on the first Death Star.
Next character.
General Grievous.
Ooh.
Oh, 2003 Clone Wars
Yeah, that's
General
the best
Grievous.
characterization.
A.
Maybe low-
Top
This
A.
is his best
Low B.
characterization.
No, top A.
Low
You can't.
B.
Hi,
tier.
he's
He's
definitely
better-
actually
he's
higher
better
than
than-
Boba Fett.
Okay,
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Dude, he is
Yes.
so
Is he?
like the Jedi.
He actually
chilling
kills
badass.
Jedi.
No, we.
Yes.
All right, think
Okay,
all right,
so-
all right. Is it,
Let-
let's
let-
break him down. And let me
Christian
let me
go
set
first.
the stage real quick, and then I'll hand it off to you guys. So there's kind of like this isn't canon.
Part of it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
No, they made it
when
canon.
They trust
They
his
mention-
chest, sure.
They
Like,
mention it in the
They do.
Clone Wars.
They
we
mentioned
can
it a few
keep this
times.
as like a cool idea of what people think about when they think Grievous. So that's fine. It builds into his mystique almost. Clone Wars Grievous is actually one of the weakest parts of the show.
Really?
He's funny. He's banter with the droids and stuff, and like him being like a like a coward or fun. But like every episode's like, I'm gonna run away. Like it's just like it's like fight some Jedi.
Well,
he kills one Jedi in Clone Wars.
Well, wait a second.
You do realize that, right? He kills a single Jedi.
Christian.
He kills,
Really?
yeah.
I'm sorry, but Christian, General Grievous will run and hide like he always does.
Like he always
And
does,
they
yeah.
made sure that he always runs and hides
So we
like
have,
he always
this version
does.
of Grievous, there's Clone Wars version, which honestly like is fine, but like he doesn't do anything.
This
if we're being
version,
honest.
see, but if you're comparing
besides
different...
fail and invasion attempts.
I don't think we can just compare one version. I think
And then
we
there's
have
the
to take
movie
them as a
Grievous.
whole.
Then there's movie Grievous.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
The character as a whole, I would say, is like low B.
Yeah, I'd say low B.
I think his backstory helps.
That
he has
specific
some cool
version is
lore.
cooler than Boba Fett, but the character
Yes,
as a
this-
whole
this-
is lower.
This specific version is literally an S tier character. I'm not even joking. Like this is a cool,
That
scary
version
villain.
of him.
Like but only this iteration. But
Yeah,
But
I'd say
he's-
low B.
Yeah,
so
low
everyone,
B tier.
everyone agrees low B.
Low B tier, yeah, for
Jordan,
General Grievous.
your opinion?
I was gonna say high A. Because yes, when you look at Grievous, you guys look at it in the TV show and everything like that. I look at it with Legends and everything.
To be fair, Legends Grievous is cool.
Legend Grievous is badass. Like the man went through cybernetic transformation just to kill Jedi.
I mean,
And
that's cool
Grievous,
too, yeah.
Grievous is like Tony Stark's AI in the sense of he can time and learn.
Yeah.
So that's why Mace Windu never fights Grievous because he doesn't want him to steal Vapod.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So Grievous has the ability to learn all the different lightsaber techniques. He's got all these cybernetic enhancements. He's practically a spider droid.
Yeah.
Like
I think our thing is like we can
But
only include like so much of Legends into our. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna
I would
say,
say-
I don't
I
think
would
we
say-
should use Legends because
but
if
we
we're
can
gonna
use
use
it as a
Legends,
little
then
bit.
Luke should be off the board.
Like he's saying,
All right,
So-
then let's
even
let's
using
go with,
canon-
let's go with mid B tier then.
I think mid B is like.
even using canon though, he still has that he can learn all the stuff from stuff like he studies and has that ability so
Yeah, he does.
I still think mid
But
B
we never
is
get to
like,
see
but
it.
Three of us are in
even,
agreement on
even
mid
with
B,
all of that,
so.
mid B tier is
I got
still-
outvoted again.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's just how it
Democracy, man.
is. Democracy.
It is what it is. I'm
4th of
okay with
July.
that.
Han Solo.
Low A.
High
Low
A.
A tier.
What do you have to say?
I wouldn't say low
What do you have to
A.
say?
I'd say
He's
like
an
mid
overrated character. Let's be real.
He is,
but
but
not because he's
Alright,
a
let
bad.
me-
But not because he's bad.
All right,
just
let me
because
I
like
haven't said much.
he's
Yeah,
on every.
good.
He's in
I'm
every
just
top
gonna,
10
I
characters
know
of
I'm
all
gonna get
time list.
outvoted on this, but I just gotta put Han Solo's got to be an A someplace. He's an A.
No, he's A. That's fine.
Low
gotta be
A.
an He's not
100%.
S tier.
That's why I said low A tier.
He's there for me.
He's definitely higher than Grogu because I think the one thing that we don't get enough, we don't have a lot of Han. We don't.
Yeah, and he's got
But-
a lot to do in the third.
Don't
movie.
forget
But
about the movie.
pilot-wise, he's an amazing pilot. Like he's
Yeah.
a really, really good pilot, and he's got a ship that we only get to see him really be good as a pilot, really once.
I think he's clearly better than all these characters here. Like, in my opinion, like I look at those characters and it's not like I don't even have to judge that.
In
for a
comparison to what's on the board, he's high level A.
second. Like I think he's high A from what we have here.
Okay.
I would put
Like,
him.
he's not,
I
like,
would.
these characters are not better than Han Solo.
I would put him.
like-
I would put him directly in front of Grogu.
Yeah.
I
I'm
wouldn't put
okay
him
with
top
it.
of
Yeah.
the top
I'll
of the
put
A
him
list.
like there.
No, put him right in front of
Put him
Grogu.
next
I don't
to
think.
Grogu
No, I
for
think he's
now.
like better. I think he's at least a
We'll
little
end
bit
up
better than
moving
Grogu.
him
can
though,
move
but
him
for
at
now,
some
put
point.
him there.
Yeah,
No,
that'll
he's not
work.
touching
That
him.
works. That works. Let's flip Boba Fett's face out so that we can see where
Yeah.
that's Boba Fett under there.
Fuck Boba.
Why didn't we use Carbonite Han?
Why would we
Carbonite
use
Han is off the board S tier.
That's what he looks like in the solid
There you
pig.
go.
He's
You can
upside
see him
down.
now.
He's upside down.
all right.
We're gonna get random ones again.
Give us a good one.
Oh, Vader.
All right. Who?
Vader.
Superior.
Vader and
S
Anakin are
tier.
not the
Low
same
S
character.
tier.
Low S
Vader-
tier,
Low S
but S
tier.
tier.
Do we think Vader's worse than Anakin?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
No, I don't agree. I think they're the same. I think they're,
I would put them. No, I
think they're
guess.
the same.
I see, but I put him
I think
lower
all
than
these
Luke.
I think all three of these characters' arcs are so interconnected that they kind of are just like.
See, but I think
I think they're like a. You know what I
I
mean?
think. See, but the way I view it is like, Darth Vader is lower than Luke in my opinion. Like I think Luke is just a better character.
He's
but
the
then
chosen one.
I don't care if he's the chosen. Ahsoka's not the chosen one, and she outbeats all of
All
them.
right, so let's see. What do we have from Vader? Let's go through
That hallway scene in Rogue One.
Rogue One hallway scene.
We have the seer
To
fight.
be fair, everything.
Careful you don't choke on your
Most of what's
aspirations.
been added to Vader in the Disney era has been pretty good.
Yeah.
Even Rebels.
Yeah,
I
I
think-
mean, and even in the Obi-Wan show, I guess I
Even-
would
yeah,
put
even-
him. I guess we'd have to put him in the
Put
same
him with,
spot as Anakin.
Yeah, put him with Anakin.
I put him
No,
slightly
put him on
above
the R.
Anakin,
Put him on the
slightly,
R.
like a sliver.
I'll put him on the
He's
R.
got to be higher than Rex.
Yeah,
So
he's
definitely
better than
and
Rex.
they are like, and it's
Rex
a
is
weird
gonna
way.
make
They
a
are
move
kind
that
of
way,
like
probably.
those.
So-
Who said the thing about the fact that they're the three of those characters interconnected? Who said that?
Christian.
That's a really good point, right? Like
Yeah, there are
there's-
See, very, very tied to
I
each
would
other.
personally, the
two
way,
of them are literally like the
if I'm
side
being
of the same
honest,
coin.
I think, I don't know,
saying
bro.
why wouldn't you be honest? That's what I don't understand. Are you gonna lie?
Are you
Just come
lying
here and
now?
start lying on us,
I don't
man?
know. I don't know, bro. I think like I think
Wait, let him finish his point about.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
I think that the only reason I would willingly put Anakin like higher is because Anakin actually has like slightly better morals than Vader. Like the reason he does things is more like morally correct and has like a general sense of his own emotions, whereas like Vader is just like
All right, I guess
kinda
the question
given
is,
up.
do we think like does Clone Wars Anakin like all of that we get and how that characterizes Anakin to what we kind of think of Anakin as now? Well, almost like just deepens like I don't know. What is everyone's view of Anakin? Like when you think of him, do you think of Matt Lanter? Do you think of?
I think of Matt.
Do you
I
think
think of-
merged into one
I
character?
merged into one.
I
Like,
don't
in my
view
mind,
them as-
I've managed to merge them into one character in my mind.
I think
so.
I will merge them into one character when I see Hayden Christensen call her snips in the Ahsoka show.
Oh
Okay,
yeah.
that'll be like
Yeah.
honestly, that would be
yeah.
that would be like full
I may
circle
cry
to like
with
That
make
would
those
be
characters-
that would be the
They're
thing
right,
that
he
makes
said
it
it.
real for me.
He said
He said the thing. He said the thing.
Yeah, I guess Hayden Christensen. We've never had the live action interaction between those two characters, and that's the second most important
Yeah, we
character in
better get
Anakin's
that.
arc.
Anakin,
So,
if
or third,
Anakin
maybe, I
says
don't know.
snips in the Ahsoka show, he'll be
the
top
entire
8
world's
tier.
gonna like if they could have that like simulcast. and you
Quiet,
gotta watch
quiet,
it.
quiet. We got a big character. We got a big character coming up. We've got a.
Drop it.
Oppo Rancisis.
K tier.
D.
But, all right, let me do a story, by the way. Before we were doing this, we were printing these out. They see this guy, because I'm printing all these out myself, and they're like, "Who's that?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's obviously Oppo Rancisis." Like, clearly, like, what do you mean? Like,
I say he's a
Don't
D
even
tier.
know what he's
I don't think he has a line in anything.
The live action version.
I think he's this is not even a shot from the movie, but like.
The live action version of him doesn't speak at all. He has one line in the 2005 animated Clone Wars series.
He's
D tier.
definitely D
There's no
tier.
characterization. I don't even know the lore behind this
Dude,
character.
that's
Back-
Oppo
put him
Rancisis,
back.
bro.
Put
Because
him
he's
back.
not necessarily
D.
Isn't he like
bad. He's just a
1,000?
D.
Yeah.
He's old. I know he's like a Yoda ager. type
He
situation.
is one of the oldest Jedi in the Council. He is from the High Republic.
Doesn't he get
era.
name dropped in Fallen Order? Not
Does
or what's it called?
Survivor?
as
Does
like
he?
one of the. Isn't he one of the guys that like they from the flashback they mentioned like a one Jedi Master by name and it's a guy who's still alive like in the
Oppo Rancisis.
it might.
I don't
No,
know.
no, I think yeah,
How
low
fucked up
D
this
tier.
character design is.
Low D tier.
Yeah,
All right, low D. Okay, perfect.
Better than Kathleen
All right, this
Kennedy.
isn't even a canon character.
Oh, he's still got to be in there though.
Starkiller, Galen Merrick.
Oh, put him on the wood above the S tier.
What is he up here?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, come on, guys.
come on.
I think if you go
He's
and
a
look,
fun character.
He's
a
a fun
very,
character,
very fun
but he's
character.
like low B tier.
all right,
at
Christian,
best.
start
a
it.
great
Give me what
character.
you think.
I mean, I love Starkiller, but like, it's more just for fun. Like, he's a power fantasy. Like, he doesn't really fit in like to the overall like Star Wars aesthetic. It's like literally a Sith power fantasy when you're playing The Force Unleashed. Like, his powers are like way more ridiculous than anyone should be. Like,
So where are you saying he should go?
I don't. He should be like a B tier because he's one of the best video game Star Wars characters of all time. But like his character arc is just kind of like there because it needs to be there. Like, it's just more for you to beat up stormtroopers.
When I think of Galen Merrick, I don't think of his powers.
Mm-hmm.
I think more of like the story of the game, and I think that he has a great story.
I think it's a little too like convenient that like Starkiller, Vader's like apprentice, like he brought the galactic. Like it feels like on a like I like the way Rebels like in Andor have approached like the start of the Rebel Alliance, where it's more like
it's better, but I still think that it's a good
it's interesting.
storyline.
It's fun. Yeah, it's a fun twist. I've always viewed it as an alternative timeline, even when it was canon, if that made sense.
That's a what if.
Maybe
I've always viewed this as a what
maybe
if.
low A for me.
Okay.
I'm happy to.
Julian?
I'd say low B. Even still, like, even though he's just not like Christian said, he's a power trip, and that's really all he serves, though. Like, he's just a power trip. I mean, he doesn't.
He's really fun.
Like, he's fun, but like in terms of like the actual character being like influential in like any sort of way, even in the game, he's like not influential to almost anything.
Is not good.
He creates the rebellion.
Okay, so Rich, what do you think?
The first game too much though.
I think the fact that he's not even in live action, he can't be higher than a low B.
I think he's a low B.
Shout out to Sam Witwer though.
But is he better?
Is he? A lot of things.
And I haven't played him in the game. So is he better than Rey?
I mean, in the card,
yes.
Okay, then he's a low B then.
Yeah, I would say
put
low
him all
B
the way
too.
to the right on
he
B.
beats Vader in the game.
He does.
He's like
Sam Witwer does a great
very much a
job.
power fantasy.
He could take anybody on.
I mean, this is first Sam
Low B.
Witwer's first role in Star Wars, and then since then he's gone on to voice Darth Maul, and probably the best characterization of Maul.
Lord Sidious
for a time. The
brother,
son,
the Mortis gods.
son from Mortis, and I think a couple other things as well. But
All right.
so low B we're going with. Like right here.
No, but if you're gonna rank
It's
Sam
alright.
Witwer, he's us. Just
Sam
saying.
Witwer, in terms of like someone just involved in Star Wars, very high up there. Fucking genius when it comes to this stuff too.
I quit. I'm done. Bye.
All right, everyone's favorite character, or two. I don't know. Is this one character or two? Fode and Beed.
He left. He's not.
He's gone.
He's got an empty chair.
Fode and Beed are
They're
above the Zillo Beast.
I don't
Really?
know what universe they're from, but that's
I
God.
was gonna go with D.
These are fun side characters. They're memorable.
He's a D.
D.
You want a D.
And
They
if
don't
you
mention
look
their name
behind,
in the
here
movie, I
comes a
don't think.
Ben Quadraneros.
See, they're fun, and then the other guy speaks a different
Because
language.
he's not
That's
even
unique.
original.
Like,
He
that's
just sounds like two bad guys doing like a hockey broadcast.
Yeah, I guess we'll put him D tier. He's definitely above Oppo
He's better than
Rancisis.
Oppo. He has more character. He has lines. So
got lines.
He has lines in the movie. So like,
When they do the stupid whoa,
that's great. I love that.
Whoa.
Ha!
All right, I'm not
4
even
months
gonna,
of
one's not
CGI
up for
to get
debate.
the
This one's not up for
character
debate,
to do
and I'm just gonna put it where it needs to go. Like,
Uh-oh.
I mean, yeah.
I think like come on,
R2 S tier.
I'm happy with that.
R2
I'm
is
happy
S
to put
tier
R2
because
S tier.
R2 is the reason we have Star Wars. He's the narrator.
The amount of like no, literally, the amount of times he got them out of trouble just alone
Julian
just
left.
puts him there. R2 saved the day millions of times. It doesn't matter.
How many times
He's a war hero. He's a war veteran.
He is not a better character
No, he's the
than
best
Ahsoka
character
Tano.
in-
He's not a better character than Ahsoka.
No, he's the best character. It
Absolutely
doesn't
not.
matter.
Put him in front of Chopper.
He
Put him
needs
in
to
front
be
of Chopper,
of-
I agree with
no,
that.
put him in
He's
front of
high.
Rex. He needs to be in front of Rex.
He's better than Rex.
Okay.
Fine.
But he is not better than
I was
Ahsoka
just
or
trying to give him
Obi-Wan.
his due. All right.
Okay, so
He's
but
the
he
goat.
is a
He's
more
the
loved
goat.
character than most of those.
I don't care. Like he's
Well,
just
that-
not.
yeah, we're doing like
Well, there's more
We're just
to it
gonna
than
ignore
just
the
being
fact of
beloved.
fandom here.
But he is not a more loved character than Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, he is.
I think he
I
might
don't
be.
know.
He
I
might
think
be.
All right, all right. Question of the day.
R2 is
Put
like-
it in the comments.
R2's like Pikachu.
Yeah, he is.
You know what I mean? Like
Exactly,
R2's like
but
Pikachu.
No, I like Jordan. Go ahead.
Put it in the comments what you think. Is R2 a better character and more loved than Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah, does
Put
R2
it,
have a
we're
better
gonna put it out
Better
there.
character, I would say no. More loved, I'd
He's
say
definitely
yes.
more loved, but like you said, he's
Can you
like,
dress up as
but
R2-D2 for Halloween?
let's be
Yes,
honest.
you can.
You
Let's
can.
be honest.
And
Okay, no,
do
wait,
you?
wait.
Yes.
Let's look at this for
Who
real.
dresses? All right.
Children, kids.
I've owned a house for many years, and I've only had maybe one person come as R2-D2, and I've had 900 Darth Vaders,
You need-
Obi-Wans,
Christian
Luke
could tell you at college
Skywalkers,
parties.
Ahsokas, Rexes.
Okay, but here's what I'm gonna say. Here's what I'm like really
know
gonna
what
say,
I'm
and this is like this I think is really really important to note is like the fact that you were like, oh, he's like Pikachu. Like you have to think about it in that respect. Like there are so many characters in Pokemon that are way better than Pikachu.
That is true.
Everybody just loves Pikachu because he's cute and he's like the main Pokemon. But like it's the same thing with R2. Like as much as R2 impacts them and like saves their lives and things like that, like he's really there because he's cute. Like and that's why
Well, yeah,
but
he's
that's wait a
important to, like, the
second.
plot as well,
But that's
a lot
why
of the time.
everybody loves him. But but like he gets them out of situations, but like he doesn't like. He's like a side character that impacts them, but it's not like it doesn't propel the story far
R2 is
enough.
the first.
I don't know
Wait,
about
hold on.
that.
I don't know, bro.
No, if anything, he's a MacGuffin.
Yeah.
If anything, he's literally
Yeah, well,
gets used
he's
as
an
a
ex
MacGuffin
machina.
constantly because they can use him like, oh, tap into the thing and open the door, like shit
Exactly,
like, that all the
like
time.
he's like a way to open shit.
And then once you get to obviously, I love his Clone
Clone
Wars
Wars
characterization.
R2.
'cause
Well,
he's
yeah,
just-
his Clone
'cause
Wars
he just
version's
flies
pretty
around like by himself, like a lot of the
I think
time.
we've come up. I think putting him in front
I
of
think that's a fine
Rex
spot.
is a
I think
good
we-
spot,
yeah, I think
but he's
We're going
definitely
too
he's
deep into
definitely
something, I
behind
think we've already
Obi-Wan.
got the
That's
correct-
something that we could debate later.
All right, here's his partner in crime, C-3PO.
Okay.
This is the-
Jesus.
I would say
I'd say low B, like
Well,
in
he's
front of
the comedic
Starkiller.
relief of the original trilogy, and it works and it doesn't.
I wouldn't put him low B. I'd put him more like mid. He's definitely behind Grievous for
I
sure.
don't think that he's better
He's a
than
C.
He's annoying in Clone Wars too.
he is.
Oh,
in,
he
in,
is.
In Attack
yeah.
of the Clones alone. Oh,
Oh, yeah, the fucking-
I'm
yeah,
behind
yeah.
myself.
Oh my, this
When
is
he's
such a
Oh,
drag.
I'm
My.
making such a drag.
Yeah, he ruins
like,
those
he
scenes.
ruins those.
He's
people
definitely
are
above
dying.
Starkiller.
Like,
Yeah, that's
Hunter
good. That's
Padmé.
good. That's
I'm
good.
a Hunter Padmé.
yeah.
We cool with that?
Yeah,
Jordan,
yeah,
we cool
yeah.
with
That's
that?
good. That's good.
No, but that's fine.
Where do you want
What
him?
do you
wanted
want?
him in K.
I
He wants
hate.
him
want
in the
you to at least
Kathleen
say-
Kennedy
Oh,
tier.
you think he's worse? Okay.
I
Or
think
interesting.
he is one of the most terrible characters in Star Wars.
No.
I love Anthony Daniels.
Anthony
I do.
Daniels is great.
But C-3PO is the most annoying character. in
That
Star
is
Wars.
not true.
No way.
Jar Jar is the most annoying.
You
and
can
I-
go fuck yourselves.
you
Jar
can
Jar's
leave.
stupid. Speaking of, here's Jar Jar.
No, this
Speaking
is
of-
not Jar Jar. I
speaking
can tell
of-
by the cutout who
Speaking
this
of,
is.
This everyone could tell by the shape of this who this character
Oh, yeah.
is. Obviously, it's so clear.
Party City, Jabba the Hutt. Fucking,
I want that.
All right,
I'm wearing
where's
that for
Jabba the
Halloween.
Hutt?
I would put him low C tier.
Oh, I was gonna say high D.
I think it's a brilliant like concept.
It
for-
is.
for,
He has
like,
a crucial
gangster.
role
Like
in the
he's
movies.
a really
Yeah.
fun sci-fi. Like
Can we use Jabba to represent the entire Hutt clan?
No.
No.
Jabba
Okay.
the Hutt as Jabba the Hutt.
yeah.
Because there's like 5 more Hutts.
He's a
but-
cool
yeah.
character, but he doesn't do much outside
He's
of
just there
episode
to be like.
6.
I put him
C.
low C.
He's there to be the
Definitely
early
below
Clone
behind
Clone
Zillo
Wars.
Beast.
In
He
Clone
has
Wars,
one thing in Clone Wars too.
He's a little bit. I mean,
He's
some
a low
cool stuff
C.
in Clone Wars. Like he has a scene
He
where
dies like a
negotiates with
bitch,
Maul.
too.
He does. He gets
does
choked
die like
out.
a bitch, yeah.
I think
But I think
high
C's
D.
fine.
Oh, I was
He
gonna
gets
say high
choked
D.
out because
Oh,
chains
high
and
D?
whips
High
excite him.
D.
High D.
He's kinda
I
creepy.
wouldn't take
He is
him
kinda
that
creepy,
low.
guys.
I mean, I'd put him low
Let's
C
talk
tier.
about how problematic he
I
is.
think he's higher. Listen, I think
Jabba just got canceled for putting girls in bikinis.
no.
Yup.
I think he's higher than Rey.
Oh my God.
I
No
agree
way.
with that.
He's not
No
higher
I'm
than
way.
Rey.
happy to agree.
He's pivotal.
So is
So
Ray.
what?
Rey is
I
a
won't put her
trash
higher than Rey.
character.
I won't
You're a
do it.
trash
I'll be nice.
character.
Is he better than the Zillo Beast?
No.
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 I still wouldn't put him
Why,
D tier.
why was that so quick?
I still wouldn't put him D tier. I put him low C. Like as last. Yeah, like there.
Yeah, he can be
Yeah, that's good.
Sure,
That's good.
There you go.
I'm never gonna win my arguments here.
No, you're not, because you're wrong.
All right.
I'm happy. That
Here, hold on. Let's do this. Hold on.
Can you get Jar Jar in there?
What?
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna take this.
Okay. All right, we got.
You forgot one.
Are we just gonna pick them randomly now, or
Yeah.
do it that way? So they're not in any
Go
order.
ahead, Christian.
Chewbacca.
Low
Oh,
S.
this is
High
interesting.
A.
He's
High
actually-
A. He's
High
higher
A.
than Han Solo. I
He's
think.
lower
You
than
think
Han
he's better
Solo.
than Han? No,
I
who
think
thinks he's
he's-
better than Han?
Yes.
Okay, you think he's. Do 3 people think he's better than Han?
I think-
You don't. I
just
don't.
I like Han Solo
think-
too much.
All right, what makes or what? Fine, give me arguments why
Well,
he's
actually,
better than
I'm
Han.
okay with putting him behind or above him.
So, like,
They kind of need to
Yeah,
be
why is he
together,
better
though,
than
don't
Han?
they?
So he can rip arms off people.
he's the best part of the Solo movie. I'll give him
He
that.
is.
He's
Yeah,
the best
that
part of the
helps.
Solo movie.
All right, good point.
He's got that crossbow, which is amazing.
Yep.
That helps, yeah.
He's been in the prequels, the sequels, and the originals.
He's the most
So
iconic.
is C-3PO.
He's the
but
most
we put him
iconic
low on
alien
the
No,
race.
C-3PO just sucks.
He's the
Oh
most
my
iconic. Is he not
God.
the most iconic alien race within
He
the
is.
within the franchise?
Yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Besides Yoda,
Besides
maybe.
Yoda,
Besides
yeah.
maybe Yoda. Besides
He has
like,
one of the highest appearances outside of the Star Wars universe.
yeah, he has a lot of extended
and other
universe. I mean,
cinema.
Clone Wars.
And you can see him at Star Wars.
Life
Disney
Day.
World.
Yeah.
Like, the holiday
Day.
special.
Holiday special.
I guess I would put him him on the same as Han Solo.
Okay, yeah.
Like,
Put him with Han Solo.
I think they
I'm
could
good with
Chopper a better character than Chewbacca.
Yeah, actually, I think
All right,
Chopper
cool.
actually
Chopper's
is
definitely better.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think putting him in
Yeah,
front
that's
of
fine.
Han.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm
all right
actually
with
kind of
that.
happy with
I can
that.
live with that.
Yeah.
I
Our
think
next
that
one.
okay.
so we all
So
pick?
I think
Yeah,
that
just pick
Han
the
and
next one.
Chewie stride.
You're ahead of me, so they can be surprised.
I think that Han and Chewie strive together, so that's a good place.
It's like Batman and Robin.
All right, we're waiting for
Just
the
give me
card.
Chewie is Batman.
Yeah, 100%. I'm Batman.
I have picked the chosen one.
This guy.
The
I don't know
techno-
his name. No, that's not what I'm
Oh,
telling you.
no.
This is this guy.
He's
from-
the
It's the
Imperial
spy guy.
This
The
spy
Imperial
guy.
spy.
He's
Spy guy.
He
D.
look,
D tier.
doesn't he look?
D.
He looks like the guy from Mad.
D.
What's it called?
He's
The-
a
Oh,
flight
yeah, D.
doctor.
He's behind what's his name?
Where's
the
Rancisis.
D?
Oppo Rancisis.
He's not
He's
wasting
here.
any time
I
on him.
love this
Fode and
character.
Beed.
He's so good. He has such
And
a
there's
cool
like-
look.
He's here because he actually.
I do love the fact how lazy.
He has dialogue. This dude doesn't.
Yeah.
This dude.
Right, so he's there.
better.
Sure.
So dialogue
Right.
impacts.
Yeah, it does. And he has a
And I,
line.
and I
yes,
love that
you
there's
can-
three of them wandering around on Tatooine. Because, like, it's the same guy in the same costume, but with the
I don't even know if
context,
that character's
there's
a name.
definitely,
I think
like,
when I looked at that
there's
picture up, it
50,
just had his,
50
like,
guys
legs
dressed
there.
like
I'm pretty
Greedo,
sure.
All right,
50 guys
here's
dressed
the
like
next
him.
one. Here's the next one. Jack's got it.
Nick Fury.
Windu.
Mace Windu.
Low, maybe mid.
High A.
High A.
I'd say mid.
Clone Wars helps him. That's the only reason. He's
I
better
gotta
than
say-
Chewie. and
Actually,
Han.
yeah.
Dude,
kind of.
okay.
Because he's antagonizes
I'm
like
gonna go
Ahsoka
low
and
A.
shit.
Go for it, Julian.
Dude, strictly because he's just so freaking hateable in the prequels. Like, dude, I would put him like,
That's by design.
like right behind Boba Fett in B tier. Like, I think he's cool and I think he's powerful and whatever, but he's just a dick. Like, he's just an asshole. And like Han Solo's an asshole, but he actually like cares about people. Like, Mace Windu is just a dickhead and doesn't give a shit about anybody except himself, and that's
not
so
true.
frustrating.
If you get into the comics and the books
But-
in
but-
canon,
But we can't
That's
really...
true. That's true.
in
that's
canon,
Yeah, there's
comics,
canon
the
stuff.
books, the
Even Clone Wars to an
video
extent.
games, all of these
As
things.
much-
I don't think Clone Wars does like
Not so much video
Windu
games, but-
as much justice as like other characters. Although I do like that whereas like
He represents
in the
everything
movies,
wrong
Windu's-
with the Jedi Order
yes,
in my
exactly,
mind.
and that comes across more in Clone Wars than it does in the movies. I would say.
As much as I hate the character, I think that, and not Mace Windu, I'm saying that I don't like Jar Jar, but like his and Jar Jar's arc in Clone Wars is actually one of the better arcs in Clone Wars.
It's really
Yeah,
Oh, you're
I like
right.
it.
You're right. It is a pretty good
It is
story
a
for
fine
them.
arc.
I'm gonna say he's higher than Chewie and Han.
No.
Is he
I
higher
may
than-
kill you.
Well,
right.
why?
Here's
Wait.
an
I
idea.
want to hear why.
Here's an idea.
Jordan, tell me
Go
why.
ahead, Jordan.
Tell
Well,
me why.
let's go for one. He is part of the reason that he's pivotal to the role, and he's part of the reason Anakin falls to the dark side. Okay.
Yeah, like he's one of the. He's like
He
the
is the
figurehead, face
biggest
of that.
the biggest asshole to him. Because he believed that he was the chosen one,
I'm
not
sorry,
Anakin.
citizen.
And then
you know your
it's
your
Legends,
burn
but-
when he
Okay,
says
but
that in
wait.
the finale.
But, so continue, because I have a counter argument.
But
to what you're
that's
saying.
Legends to the whole he believes he's the chosen one thing.
Anyway,
Canon,
yeah, but aside from that.
he confronts Sidious, and he actually holds his ground against him for the
There's
for the
an
most
argument
part.
to be made that he won that legitly
I think he
with
did.
his style of lightsaber combat.
He created his own form of lightsaber combat.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
the only thing I have to say again, I'm sorry, but the only thing I have to argue with you in the fact that, like, even if he's that pivotal to the fall of Anakin, to me that makes him lesser of a character. Like, because if you really pay attention to what Anakin was fighting for, which was like love and respect and care and trust, and then Mace Windu's like, nah, fuck all of that. And it's just like
he kind of operates in the third movie at least as not a villain per se.
He
he's
almost is a villain.
He's very much an antagonist towards
Which is
towards
why
what Anakin wants, which is to protect
I don't know.
Padme.
I still
So,
think B tier behind Boba Fett.
I'm
Well, actually, maybe ahead of Boba Fett, but he's definitely not as good as
background
Ezra.
lore helps. Like,
Can we come back to him?
wait, is he?
He's
yeah, we're
definitely
gonna
better
we're
than
gonna come back
Boba,
to
but is he
Windu.
better than Ezra?
Because my thing is like, I think he's is he better than? Do we think he's not better than like these
No,
three characters?
no,
not
they're
at all.
way
I'm
better
just-
than
I'm
he
just-
is.
okay,
So
I was
we're
just saying.
really arguing where he is after Padme, before Grievous.
I definitely, dude. I'm telling you.
I think that's honestly, I think
Let's leave him there.
that
For
might be
All right,
fine.
all right, all right,
I
all
think
right.
that's-
Acknowledge
there's-
that he's an A.
There's
I mean,
room on the
it's-
board
I think
there
that's
too.
a good. I think that's literally a good compromise.
All right,
For where we
all right.
all are.
Next one.
So,
Next one on the board. Here we go. Lando.
Lando Calrissian.
I'd put him above Mace Windu.
It's not better than Ezra.
I don't know about that.
It's
I
not
think he's
better
better
than
than
Ezra.
Ezra.
He's dead. No,
Oh,
I
you
think.
like Ezra? You like Ezra? That's interesting. You like Ezra Bridger more than you like Lando Calrissian.
Technically,
I think.
Technically speaking, they're the same person.
What? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does call himself
Lando
Lando
alias for a
Calrissian.
while.
I think
That's
I
right.
no, dude. I think Ezra's a better character. I honestly like I would, but even
Honestly,
Grievous, like I think Grievous is.
Are we
better.
putting? Is Ezra okay? The way we're talking about Ezra, is Ezra B in our
Here's
minds
what I
then,
have
or
to
is
Because
say.
it
we don't
higher?
know
Let
what
me
we
make
don't
a
have
suggestion.
enough of Ezra yet to
Let me
know.
make a
Ezra's gonna
suggestion.
move up someday.
Let me make a suggestion. Let's flop Ezra and Mace Windu.
Okay,
Sure.
I'm at-
I think we should flip them.
Or can we just move like Ezra in front of Mace Windu? Or I'm
No,
moving
I
him
still
further
don't think
over?
Mace
Flip
Windu's an
him. Flip
A tier character, and he's
All right,
definitely.
Fine, I'll
he's
actually.
def-
We got
okay,
3
well-
people telling me to move him. So
Okay, and
that's
here's
fine.
well, I'm not going to make that argument because I'll get yelled at.
Ben Swolo.
Mace Windu's definitely not as good as Kylo Ren. 100%.
All right, so what are we thinking, Lando then?
Lando, I think should
Put him
go.
like a high B.
I
low
think
A?
I think we should
I
take
think
Boba
As
Fett.
the first black character in Star Wars.
Lando's like that's a
That's
That's
a
a valid
good
point.
point. That is a valid point.
Not that race really has anything to do with it, but like he was in Star Wars, he was a great role model for people to like, hey, at least kids of the generation, he
If
was a
we're
comparable, relatable
If
person.
we're deciding
Billy
to-
D. Williams is charismatic
He's
as
a
all
and
hell.
great,
Billy
like,
D. Williams is
if
a
we're
great
deciding
actor.
that he's not as good as Ezra, then maybe move Ezra up and put
Considering
Lando.
a lot of people consider him a
But,
part of the crew.
see,
Why
but
don't
I
you
still-
move Ezra
Listen,
over?
a lot of guys
next
consider like him part of like the crew, and he's not in like that. He barely interacts with them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
But he is what he's your main five.
Move
That's what I'm
Ezra
saying,
over
like,
and
he's
put
like
him
the
next
late-
to Ezra.
Yeah, I
So,
think
like,
that's
you
a good
know,
spot.
okay.
Ah, man. All right. I guess so. See, I wouldn't.
As
I
we
personally
grow
wouldn't
this,
do
we're
that,
definitely
but-
gonna be
but
shuffling
See,
this shit
I
a
would
lot.
put him behind Mace Windu.
So we've lost a lot of Lando's lore due to.
That's true,
Lando
that's
does
true,
not
that's
have.
true, that's
Lando
true,
does
that's
not
I
have
will
a
say
lot of new
Donald
good
Glover
lore.
did a great job though.
That's
with
true.
Lando.
I forgot about
Donald
Donald Glover.
Glover.
Yeah, I
Glover did
guess
a
that's
good
a good spot for him.
Yeah. And,
What?
And honestly, even in Battlefront 2, which is a pretty awful, I don't like the story mode of that game. The part where you get to play as Lando is the best part of the game.
Yeah.
So the story mode.
All right, Jack, your character.
Jyn Erso.
Jyn Erso. Interesting.
Maybe.
I think-
Whoa.
No,
I think it's
I
too
wouldn't say that.
She's better
I'd
than-
say-
she's
I'd
way
say
more
on-
likable than Rey.
I'd say like on the same level as Qui-Gon.
Ooh,
Nah,
As
dude,
an
she's
A?
not better than Padme.
Is A tier?
I
No,
think she's A tier.
dude, I would say B tier with like Boba Fett.
I think B.
I
But
think
I
B
feel
tier,
like she's
bro.
better than Boba.
I think like
I think let's move Boba over and put her. She's definitely not better than Mace
we don't
Windu.
know enough about her. Like we.
No, the whole movie
Although I
was
think
about
no, but I
her.
think her arc in that movie is
Her
really
arc is
good.
amazing.
It's really good.
But like you're also thinking like fucking imagine if like Chirrut was on this list.
yeah,
like,
there are
Chirrut is
there are
way
like
blows
3
her out
characters
of
in
the
that movie that are now like probably above like Jyn in the rankings. Like because K2 is
But
probably
we don't
above.
have them on this list.
Andor is gonna be
Yeah,
above her.
I think move Boba Fett over and put
Yeah, I think Boba's gotta get moved.
and I think put
Is Boba better than
Jyn there.
Grievous?
I don't know, bro.
Ooh,
General Grievous
that's
is
a-
pretty good.
Like Grievous is kind of the Boba Fett of his. Like, well, they do. I guess Django was the Boba Fett.
maybe put Boba next to 3PO then.
Yeah, I would do that. Let's put
Like
Boba
here?
Fett next
Yeah.
to C-3PO.
All right,
Yeah,
we'll try this out. We'll keep,
and
we're
then
gonna keep moving
put
these
Jyn
around.
Erso in front of
Grievous.
Grievous,
All right,
Okay.
we got one more character to do, and then we have to wrap this up.
and we'll come back in the next episode.
Yeah, we're continuing. All right.
Yeah, we might as well.
Let's find a good one. Let's find the last one to end with.
Let me pick.
Make it
Let me
one of the
pick.
surprise characters that you printed out.
Oh, actually, yeah. Let me. We'll organize this better next time. We've missed so many big characters. Oh my god.
Then we'll have to come back to him.
Well, that's why I think we just do continue the next episode. Just keep this going.
Tell you what. I'm not. Oh, here we go.
This is the last one for this episode.
Last one for this
Last
episode.
one for this episode.
How long are we into this right now?
About an hour.
We're right about an hour.
Okay.
Oh, that's Rose's sister.
Yeah. What's her name?
I can't try to guess.
I'm glad someone said that, because otherwise I would have had no idea who that was.
Exactly.
Is that one of the random characters?
Well, she's the bomber.
Yeah.
She
Yes,
was.
in
She
the
gave
beginning.
Oh,
it
she's the bomber
I
girl.
got it. Well, I gotta
And the
say
bombers that don't make any
like,
sense. Yeah, and the bombers.
Like even though the bombers
I
don't
think
make
that
any
she's
sense,
a-
like her character is
Paige.
kinda
Her name's
cool.
Paige.
But she's better than Rose.
Paige Tico.
She's definitely way better
She's
than
way
Rose.
better than Rose. Yeah, she's Paige. I knew that.
Paige
She
Tico.
should definitely be. I would say.
Best D.
Yeah, the
Yes,
best
best
D
D.
She's
character.
a D
one
because
of the more
she's
likable
dropping
characters
something
in the
that
movie.
can't drop.
There's no
All right.
gravity in
Drop.
space.
All right, let's do the outro
Because
here.
of
I'll do it.
physics, she's a D.
All right. So we already did the question of the day here.
Yes.
Oh
we
yes.
Can we can reinstate it.
So
if we
the
want.
question of the day,
question-
Julian.
So, question of the day. Do you think, as per our arguments and your own personal opinion, do you think that R2-D2 is a better character than Obi-Wan Kenobi? Most of us think not, except for Jordan and Christian.
So half of us.
I love
So
R2.
half of us think not, and half of us think so. So tell us in the comments whether or not you think R2-D2 is a better character than Obi-Wan Kenobi. And we'll see all you guys next time. Jordan, take us out.
Thanks for watching, and may the 4th. I can't speak. Sorry, guys. May the 4th be with you. And today, may the 4th be with you. As today is July 4th, while we were doing our filming. And we want to thank Emerge Studios, Moranto Media, and BICBP-radio.com for continuing to have us. And I just want to give a special shout out to my travel softball team, as they have all subscribed now onto our TikTok.
Thanks,
so,
guys.
Untouchable Softball, this one's for you.
Bye.